Foodie. Are you familiar with the term? A quick Google search defines it as a person with a particular interest in food. I can assure you this is a term that I use to describe myself. I love what food does. It causes people to gather, creates conversation, introduces cultures, and brings comfort. My passion for food, knowing people's stories, and love for travel and culture is what has guided me into pursuing a career as a public relations specialist in the food and beverage industry. Choosing my career has taken time and much trial and error. I initially thought I was going to be a nutritionist since the studies are focused on food and wellness. I took a science class for the course and quickly realized that was not the path for me. I then worked at a restaurant, initially as a host and then a server. I must admit, I was not the best waitress. I constantly made errors and would get scorned by the runners too often. I decided it was time to move on from that. Feeling discouraged after those setbacks, I wondered, how am I going to work with food? I felt like I had tried it all. I decided to pause my academic pursuits and took time to figure things out, to see what caused me to feel a spark. I realized I felt it when I was sharing a meal with others, in conversations about food, learning about people and restaurant stories, and also when traveling. After much research, I felt that pursuing a degree in communications was the path for me where my skills and passions aligned. I initially wanted to pursue a degree in journalism. Unfortunately, I found that there was a decline for future jobs in the field. In an article from the Journal of Business Communication, it states that enrollment for undergrad students in public relations remained steady between the years 1991 and 1996. When it came to undergrad enrollments in the field of journalism, there was a decrease. The article also states, of all journalism and mass communication specializations, public relations is one of the highest chosen. As a public relations specialist, my job will be to create and maintain a positive public image with the organizations and individuals I work with. In an editorial article from Behavioral Healthcare, a public relations professional shares 2 pearls of wisdom he learned while working in the field. Number 1, good PR is doing good and getting caught. Number 2, tell the truth, tell it fast, and tell it all. My career will require for me to build relationships and manage the reputation of my clients with the public and handle any crisis if and when it arises. My goal is to apply this advice to my work by doing good and always telling the truth. They are ethical practices that will be essential in staying true to myself and in the work that I do. The possibilities and impact I will have in my future career as a public relations professional excite me. My aspirations are to step into a fulfilling career where I'm continually growing in a professional and personal manner. My goal is to be an advocate for mission-driven brands, restaurants, and people. My career journey is unfinished. It's been an adventure so far, filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. As I continue to walk it out, I keep in mind that good things take persistence and time.